Okay, so I have to be real careful in terms of doing that one. Unfortunately, I have to hold on to it for ages. It's not so bad, but it'll be a nuisance. We might actually be in trouble here. To some small degree. Just mostly have to go until I get depressed about something. I guess I could always let my job drop for a little while. That could work. Yeah, because we get a fleeting memory. I was hoping they would give me something else, but this is going to give me a season of visions. Which is probably going to be not helpful. Yeah, I could always switch over to painting entirely after a certain point. Okay, so we've lost the job for a little while. Oh, and we get restlessness. Good. So that will eventually save us a little bit. Season of suspicion. Am I being watched? Trying to decide how I want to do this. Well, we gotta get the job back. I don't know how long you can let it go fallow. And I'm gonna hold on to this. We cannot dream of the Mantis while I do this. So I have my board position. Glover and Glover, put that down. Do we have anything I immediately need to manage? The answer is no. And my dread has gone into the mysticism. And then I can just sit here and let it devour my mystique. Which doesn't help me, doesn't hurt me that bad. So we'll be good. Okay. And good. I've saved my job. And there's the extra set of restlessness that I needed. And we will have 3 new people that I can recruit. I think for the future, it's best that I might see if I can just hire somebody. Oh good, I'm getting sick again. And it's gone. Perfect. Alright, I might just see if I can hire somebody to knock off my boss. It's highly unlikely that I'll be able to, but let's go see if I can pick somebody up. Or recruit someone. That would almost be more interesting. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's see, can I do anything that forces recklessness? Sadly, no. Unfortunately, a lot of these, like the I am seeing things and the depression, there's only like... It's not easy, I guess, to figure out what you can do with those. Like, half the time you're just like, well, I'm gonna try and get some restlessness or some dread. But sometimes it ends up screwing you over, actually. I had that happen once where I was like, okay, I just need some contentment. And then instead it got me something else. So I don't need Strange Streets, my Moonlight. Not this time around. Oh, hello. Oh, god damn it. I just let this run out again. Yeah, let's see if I can get the person. I was too focused on other things like being sick, so I didn't really think about the timer on the job. Unfortunately, it's not always obvious. Okay, and I have no scandals, and that goes away finally. And that does give me some restlessness, but restlessness on its own is not dangerous. Okay, so we have a bomb maker. Which either... I might be able to do something with that. So let's do unflinching order. Oh... I might be able to do this? I might have to upgrade this first. Oh, yeah, cool. So I can at the very least recruit people. But yeah, then I might have to kill my boss. Okay, so I have my money. That is normal. Okay. And we have upgraded him. So we have Leo a Believer. I'll want to upgrade him in a bit. But let's talk to the Bomb Maker. I can't talk to him about Glover and Glover. So, straight up, I have nothing I can do on that matter. Well, I have no scandals, but yeah, this does make my job kind of shitty. I wonder if you work to reason again if you get a new job. Or if you can never work reason again after a certain point. I mean, to some degree, I've got kind of infinite money, but that doesn't necessarily mean it won't just run out. Okay. I have nothing to really talk to this guy on, except for maybe the Unflinching Order. No, that's Abductive Victim. That doesn't do anything. Health, Reason. Okay, so we still have the Bomb Maker for at least a little while. Can I... I probably can't upgrade Leo. Pull out the Unflinching... And yeah, I can't recruit the Bomb Maker. That'd be awesome. And I need 7th intensity to get him. So let's get the Hanger on. Ceremony, Art and Horizon, upgrade him. This shouldn't take too long. Glover and Glover. And yeah, I have no scandals. At least for a little while. Oh, interesting. You can get Dread by talking to the, person about a lore. Okay. Well, we could do Crocus Hill. Ancient tribes reserved this resting place for one who, by the end, in service to a certain merciless hour, was more scar than man. They sealed the entrance with binding songs and mortared with blood. Okay, leader. Dorothy. Assistant. Bomb maker? Funds. The one who came here before us had marked the door on the hillside, and here it may yet be. But it is sealed besides with stone and binding spell. Expeditions need at least 1 funds per obstacle. Followers will defeat obstacles. If you run out of funds or followers, the expedition ends. Alright, let's try that. Let's see. Grab that. We've got the Dread, but I don't have anything I need to worry about. Okay. Our expedition plans for the next challenge. It'll consume funds. I can add funds, or I can send another follower. Send Leo. And then I'll do funds. He could die, but I could probably get some more people. Probably. After this, we'll also want to start promoting people, I think. Our tools are ready. We should be able to penetrate the door. Assistance, more funds. I got plenty on Glover and Glover. I really wish you could actually show the Glover and Glover timer at all times. So this is why we need that job. All doors must open, as all lives must end. This door has found its end here today. That is kind of grim about the door, but alright. I guess let's get started here. Hopefully we don't just insta-get notoriety. That would suck. But I guess I could switch over to being pure painting. Alright. I have infinite money. I don't know which is going to be a landmine of notoriety. Because I certainly can't afford it. I'm curious, if anybody's played this, how long can you just let your position kind of lie? Like, can you just let Glover and Glover run out and just leave it down forever? Okay, it's almost possible to stand upright in this place, but the air is foul and our lamps run low. Here is the warrior king staked out on the funeral stone, his bones smashed to keep him from walking. The orbits of his skull are bound with bronze. I'm also really curious if there's a way to get it so they don't, so they're not worried about me anymore. Okay, others have been here before us. Power still lingers, and no doubt they used it in their ceremonies. They've taken some of the warrior king's treasures, but left some of their own. Oh, shit. So we did get notoriety for that. But we did get a bone flute, piebald pigment, and wolf snow. I'm just gonna put these over here. I can't unpause for a while. For a little while, at least. And I don't think I need the bomb maker. Not right now. So let's move the funds back. Anything else? The answer is no. So let's sort this down. And let's hold on to that notoriety until my job's done. And then I'll take a look at those tools. Oh, it might be depression season. Gonna have to watch that. Okay, so we're gonna want to let that clock run out a little bit. I guess let's see if I can get Strange Streets by Moonlight. So what's Wolf Snow do? It's a tool. Far too cold to ever melt in anything but the hottest noonday sun. It will very gradually consume human flesh. Piebald pigment. From crushed wings of rare lepidopterans. Painting black or painting white. This is the stuff that'll see you right. And bone flute. Its sound will cease. So it looks like we mostly got stuff for the snow. Less for what I'm useful for. Pigment. Apply this to a canvas. Interesting. And they're all auctionable too. So I guess that's really what Oriflamme's auction house is supposed to be. Physician can lie forever, no timer. Not sure about G and G. Okay. Let me see if I can look it up, actually. Because if I could just let Glover and Glover run out for a while, that'd be lovely. I'll have to try the physician start at some point. But, oh well, it's not the end of the world. Okay, then senior. At Glover and Glover. And you get higher than a board position at Glover and Glover. I'm just reading this. It doesn't seem... The problem is I can't tell if there's anything further than board. Like, it'd be interesting if I could keep going for forever. And eventually outlive everybody and then just take over and then nobody thinks about it. Yeah, how's the cult going so far? It's very slow. Okay, there's Strange Streets by Moonlight. We needed that. Yeah, how much dread are we at? We're at 2. That should be fine. And I mean, worst comes to worst, we lose Strange Streets by Moonlight and switch over to pure painting. Okay, good. There's some contentment right on time. Let's see. We get glimmering, not so helpful. If I can farm some more contentment than this. Okay, and then I can just let my job run for a little while. Health there is good. There's the second contentment. I guess we could always just test it. We could just test it for a while. Because there's no timer when it's down. So I could just let it go if I wanted to. Go back to work, seeing as we're being searched. I mean, otherwise what I could do is just try and milk it as much as possible, get up to like 200 funds, and then just hope that I never need money, which for the most part I never will, because I'm not buying anything anymore. I could actually auction away some of that stuff too, because we've got the piebald pigment and whatnot. And like, I bet I could maybe make like a bunch of money with that sort of thing. Have I summoned any minions yet? No, I haven't. I don't have any rituals to do so. And so I'm being kind of lazy. Okay, so that's done. She finds nothing because I withheld it from her. Let's see. And let's get Membichet. Oh, wait, no. We want to upgrade Membichet. Yeah, if I could get a tool for specifically what I'm working for here, that'd be lovely. We get vitality, we don't get anything else, and I can let the notoriety run out at this point. So in that case, let's go through the stag door. Or with reason. Because I don't know how to progress to the next section. It might be knife related, but it's hard to say. Commission Moth. Very substantial. Okay, so Membichet here is not recruitable. I don't believe. Yeah, something extraordinary to convince. So that's read out. So I only have a little bit. So what's this? Commission. You'll need a matching lore fragment of at least 6 to complete, which I am not even at 2. Probably go back to mushing these together. Still nothing on the heart. Not even sure where to get half this lore. Well, as soon as this notoriety is gone, we can go back to working at Glover and Glover for a while. Let's see. We might as well keep talking esoteric matters. It's unlikely that we're just immediately going to get stuff. There's the trembling heat. Maybe too late. I'm gonna grab it now. It should last just long enough for what I need. Hopefully. Oh. Okay, so the trembling heat is going to burn out well before I get to do anything with that. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and it gets turned into fascination. Scary. Luckily, I'll have dread to mix with the fascination, so I have nothing to worry about. I'm sick again. Balls. Okay, so we have an acquaintance. And everything else. Okay, so let's throw the dread in with... Nope, it's fascination with dread. Okay, and we failed to mix these together. Because yeah, that's one thing that I could do, is get upgrades and whatnot. And most expeditions cost 2 to 3 money. Yeah, I figured as much. Not that I'm too buggered by it. Let's see. So I guess we might as well see if I can recruit Slee. Because the more people I can pick up, the better. Got money, got sick. Gotta keep that right there. And where's my reason? Got erudition, I've got mystique, the rest of these are pointless. Okay, so we did get some dread. Oh. Okay. I thought that would consume the dread. I guess I was incorrect on that one. Oh well. Let's see, does sickness matter when you have infinite money? I mean, it matters a little bit. It's a bit of a financial setback. Anyway, so we now have another believer. We're going to want to go back way to the stag door and get the thing that I'm looking for. Let's see. No scandals, nothing to worry about. Once I have my health back. Way to the stag door. Reason. I guess I'm going to move the health over here. Same thing with the reason, so neither are covered by the UI. Let's see. Anything else I can do? Nope. Just killing time. That's unfortunately a lot of this is just killing time. Wait, how do you have unlimited money? Glover and Glover is really good income with almost no drawbacks. That's another Forgotten Chronicle. I don't really want to do that. So we get a Bitter Atmosphere, which I can't use. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the all-rounder cult again. Certainly would have helped in the early game. Oh well. Let's see. Way of the stag door. Reason. Because yeah, what I want is a smith secret. If I can get one. Eventually I'll get a smith tool and I won't have to... Hey, there we go. We got the Operation of the Declining Sun. This invokes, acknowledges, and welcomes the passage to silence. Use this rite with a heart influence. And Byzantine Tinct to summon the voiceless dead. Creepy. Let's mix some moths. I just want to keep upgrading these, because eventually we're going to get commissions to grab some of these. Because, yeah, Cult of the Hydra was convenient. I could upgrade anything with anything. And I'm sick again. I was just sick. This game needs a bit of a cooldown on some of these things. Well, Subtle Fracture isn't that helpful. Furious Air ain't that helpful either. Unless I couldn't, of course, use this to upgrade a knife. Wish I could. But unfortunately, like, I don't think that's how this works. Because, yeah, it needs, it's forge related. I guess I should probably go back to Glover and Glover. Because, yeah, this needs Moth 6. This only needs Moth 4, or Heart 4, but we're just at Heart 2. And we're also sick again. So let's deal with that. I'll probably just want to go on another expedition. Keep doing expeditions. Hopefully, I mean, is there no other way to get... Is there no other way to get books in this game? Hey, we got the Wood Whisper. Lie awake and listen. The wind speaks in the branches. The house cries out in its sleep. These are the roads the chaos rides. Speak this over a corpse in a rite. With the winter influence present, and the corpse will rise. Interesting. Have I tried summoning yet? I find it very useful myself. It needs to be your own type to upgrade. But you can use influences to summon or cast rites. Yeah, I haven't tried summoning yet just because I'm afraid of stepping out of bounds. My job is very jumpy about firing me, and I'm a little worried about, you know, getting into a position where I get fired. Feel free to give me, like, exact lowdowns on these things and how these things work, because unfortunately this game has taught me not to step out of my comfort zone. I am, what, 6 hours in here? If you have a swindler hireling, you can talk to them about the cult, and they can steal books for you. Oh. Neat. Like, I was really hoping there'd be, like, an advanced version of Moreland's shop at some point. So you can use forged cult members to make cash. Really? How? Because, yeah, if I don't even have to worry about my job anymore and just managing notoriety and whatnot, that would be a little easier. Let's see. Speak to them about annoyance, society, hunter, ingredient, or evidence level. Is that the piebald pigment? What's this dude? Doesn't do anything. Because I can't talk to them about funds, they don't do anything. That does nothing. Talk to your members, then talk about the cult. Not everyone is sympathetic to our aims. But if we have problems with our reputation, our disciple can probably smooth them over. That's interesting, I'll take a look at that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of terrified of trying new things because I've gotten kicked out. I haven't gotten kicked out. I've lost repeatedly at this point, and so like I'm terrified of doing anything new because it's easy to just slowly amass power. The standards of daylight society cannot apply to us, but perhaps we won't emphasize that point. Perhaps we'll rely on charm and good humor. I've supplied elegant platitudes about the high principles of our organization. So, that'll get rid of notoriety. No one understands us, or else they understand us too well. We do get a particular rumor, though. I'm gonna try it. Last time that got me some notoriety, but I'll live. Okay, and I'm gonna let this run out before I do anything else. Summon minions to remove enemies or evidence. Yeah. I knew as much. So really, we pretty much just need to do what I already know. Go on expeditions. Get stuff. Let's see, reason. I'm probably gonna split the Forgotten Chronicles up and start doing some, like, lower tier exploration, so we get notoriety and a hanger-on. Well, I knew I'd get the notoriety. Well, maybe I can do this. Start, subject, unflinching order. Go to work. No scandal. Let's see if I can have her smooth over the notoriety. Because if I can get rid of notoriety, I can be a little bit braver. Ah, piss. Well, I just lost my job. Because this is going to unpause automatically. Is there no way to close this? Yep, there it goes. You can get your job back. It's pretty easy. I don't think I can. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Because, yeah, I can't work reason anymore. It won't let me. Alright, whatever. I'm good for a while, and honestly, I can always go back to painting. I'm not I'm not totally without options, but we just lost Glover and Glover. I guess it means I need to focus on what I'm doing instead of nothing. We'll see how, yeah, I totally forgot I was going, through the stag door. And when was my most recent backup? Backup save was minutes ago. Alright, well, I'll go with Cult Strong 3. If I need to go back, there's our out. Honestly, it was becoming more work than it was worth to some degree, so it's not like I'm heartbroken over it. And yeah, you are right. There are some other jobs I can do at this point. Well then, in that case, I have no notoriety. Let's just start doing things. Oh, you know what? No. Let's start at least grabbing people. Forge followers can earn 2 to 4 golds every 30 seconds, give or take. Where is that? Through talk about the cult or somewhere else? Because if they can make me money, then that makes my life a lot easier. I'm just constantly terrified of, you know, messing up to the point where I can't come back from it. And that felt like one of those where I might not be able to come back from it. Okay, so we have a believer. Let's see, so we want to do Unflinching Order, Slee, Trembling Heart, and Ardent Horizon. Okay, there we go. I gotta get a tool at some point. Talk to them in the cult, but they need the Forge aspect. Oh, so it looks like I'm probably gonna have to upgrade them further, because disciples aren't enough. Okay, well, we've got how many funds? 125. So that should put me in a happy spot. Oh, ooh! I just realized I've got some healthy amounts of dread stacking up here. Let's upgrade my pawn. Oh, nope. Pawn is there. Okay, hang her on. Do drugs for dread. Nope, nope. Drugs it is. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Got 2 pawns. And there's at least a little bit of contentment. This is someone. Professional muscle. Sure. If I'm going on an expedition, I might as well bring him along. And then I could probably start going back to the club occasionally, too. Reasonably. Okay, so let's explore Keglin's Scratch. Let's send Dorothy an assistant. Send Slee. And then some money. Because, yeah, if I can get a tool, that'll make my life easier. Use summons and hirelings for expeditions. It's not worth losing followers. Oh, good to know. Well, I guess we could summon somebody. I'm just going to throw a pawn at it. If I lose the pawn, that's okay. Alright, so we prepare the descent. We bring rope tools light. We arm ourselves against anything down there that may yet move. So this is Keglin's Scratch, where the Romans dug for silver until they reached the unsanctioned space where the names hid things not fit for sunlight. Many others have come since then. Even as the tunnels crumble, some have never left. At least scout first. How do you scout first? Like, oh, do you put it in here? In study? I really, truly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just operating off of, like, what I've figured out. It's not like there's much of a tutorial on this game. And the first time I ever went there worked perfectly fine. Okay, so Ascent is Reason. I should probably turn back to my painting ways at some point. Especially because of that. Yeah, let's go back to painting consistently here. And just when the fascination starts to stack up, then we know when to stop. So check the perils. The fretful dread, not all dead, or the fretful dead, not all dead, rest easy. These ones dislike our intrusion. We can prevail against them with edge, or they may obey who comes in the name of winter. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we have some edge. What's the other one? Treacherous grounds. Earth cannot be trusted. Need strong hands to clear sight. Forge or lantern. Okay, and that just wants funds. Yeah, because we're going to be bleeding money here. Let's see, do we get anything useful? We get another Forgotten Chronicle. I'm going to keep getting those, because that's how I get expeditions. I'll probably just split this one into pieces. Let's see, reason. Okay, so I get Glimmering Mystique, some contentment. Looks like we already had some, actually. But now we can go back to our dumb nonsense that we used to do. I just have to make sure I never keep around contentment. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. Let's see. Inspiration will be just consciousness of radiance. Easy to hold on to. She finds nothing, as she never ever does. Okay, wants more money. Everything wants money.